Welcome to the Velvet Room. Or rather, the Velvet Bar. It has been so long since I was able to welcome a new guest here. And oh my, this time it seems there are multiple at once. Intriguing. Most intriguing indeed. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Usually, only those bound by a contract may enter the Velvet Room. But my Velvet Bar is an exception from that rule. Though, if any of you show yourself to harbor the needed potential, receiving a contract is not out of the question. If that day ever comes to be, my master and I would be pleased to provide assistance on your journey. My master, you ask? Well, yes, indeed. He is the true master of the Velvet Room, accompanying those who signed the contract on their journey and aiding them in realizing their true potential. In those scenarios, I would just be his humble assistant. But my master had other plans for me, hence why we meet here, in the Velvet Bar. The details can be explained more thoroughly in due time. Just know that from this day forth, you all are my most welcome guests in this Velvet Bar. Oh, good heavens, where have I left my manners? I completely forgot to properly introduce myself. My name is Hype, bartender of the Velvet Bar and humble butler and servant of a certain star-nosed mole. You might have heard of her? In any case, I am most delighted to make everyone's acquaintance. Some of you might be slightly overwhelmed. Perhaps you have a few questions. For that reason, please take a seat and get comfortable. Let's have a leisurely conversation. It would be my honor to properly welcome each and every one of you. Afterwards, let me share about myself and this place in more detail and try to answer some of your questions. I hope that sounds acceptable. Very well then. just prepare my signature drink for you, the Blue Velvet. I'm sure you'll love it. I'll be back in just a moment. Hello, everyone. I'm back. I mean, not just from the back. I'm actually back. I am a little overwhelmed by the sheer amount of people in here. Like, when I was just going into back, there were like a few, and now there's so many moles. What the hell? But we had proper introductions already. Not proper, but we can talk a little bit more leisurely now, so I hope you guys can accept that. Oh my god, my heart is pounding. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. First off, if my audio is whack, please forgive me. Please tell me if it's too loud or it's too quiet, if you can't hear the background music, anything. Oh my god, the chat is going. I don't even want to know how many views. Thank you. I am so happy to be back. I am humbled, absolutely humbled by all the kind messages I've received. But first off, welcome to the Velvet Bar. The Blue Velvet is on the right there, on the table. It's a concoction of mysterious things. So I will not be able to tell you, but I am sure it will be a pleasant drink. And oh my god, you have to excuse me, I'm kind of shaking a little bit. But yeah, this is the Velvet Bar, the place between dream and reality, mind and matter. And today I just wanted to finally have my comeback stream and / debut stream. I think it helps mix the drinks. It sure does. I don't think a PNGTuber had like a proper debut stream. I feel like debuts are always just kind of 2D live reveals and such. But I really love my PNG from the wonderful Mo. Everyone who has worked on all of this has been doing an amazing job, and I cannot wait to showcase who were my very first guests in the Velvet Bar. So first off though, again, I want to welcome you all. I want to introduce myself properly, see what you can expect in the future from me, and yeah, let's just jump into it. I have prepared some mysterious happenings in the background. But yeah, I am Hype. My channel name is pessimisticHype, because I am still quite the pessimist at heart, but for anyone else besides me, I am a very hopefully optimistic person. But when it comes to me, I'm slightly pessimistic, and also when it comes to game reveals and such. But yeah, my name, you guys can call me just Hype. I'm very happy if you just call me Hype. A lot of people call me Hype-san. kind of went into that direction at some point. But yeah, I am around 30 plus. My memory is a little bit foggy because I have been living for quite a while now, but in human years it should be around 30. I cannot give you an exact number, but human years, yeah, around 30. And I really like that age as well. I feel like I'm pretty well established in my life here on the planet. It's pretty nice. May I call you Mr. Hype? You can call me Mr. Hype is a new one, but yeah, sure. I am happy with Mr. Hype. Oh my god, there's so many moles. So many moles I recognize. So many people I recognize as well. Shiomi-san, thank you for coming as well. Thank you. Arigato. Arigatou gozaimashita. Stormy, Zetai. Oh my god, I should have started with introducing everyone, but I would be here for hours. But just know, thank you all so much for coming. This is amazing. Continuing on, I am a blabbermouth, as you probably have noticed. My birthday is on December 27th. It is not my streaming or content creation birthday. It is just my birthday. So yeah, if you want to keep that in mind, do so as you wish. Or with that as you wish. My English is jumbled. I haven't spoken in proper English in quite a while, which brings me to my next point. I am actually a German native speaker. I have spent a lot of years, human years, in Germany, so I am very familiar with the language and would call it my native tongue. But I have also traveled around the world, of course, and English is my second best language and my only second language because I do not know any other languages. But yeah, if there might be some German viewers at some point, I would be happy to communicate. But English is hopefully just fine. If you do not understand anything, just ask me. I can try to repeat because my English is not perfect. And my occupation, I am as you see, velvet bar or velvet room attendant. I am a bartender, the bartender of the velvet bar, and I am a butler for a certain star-nosed mole, who is also in chat. It is Tabby Raktan. My previous greetings were always, I am the humble butler of the wonderful Tabby Raktan, which is still true. But we will come to that later, trust me. I can also speak a bit of German. Yeah, Monster Boy, I know you can because you are actually one of my friends. But yeah, maybe we can have German classes at some point. I would be very open to all of that. But yeah, those are my occupations. I also have a fourth one, which I picked up a few years ago in human years. I am a shop assistant at some or something like that. I just work in a shop, and it's very nice. It's very just to keep the muscles moving and to have some outside interactions when I'm not in the velvet bar and doing Igor's chores. German classes will be epic, to be honest. Yeah, I might be not the best teacher, but I can definitely try to give you guys a few dirty words if you want. But yeah, those are just the basics of basics for me. So let's see, where did I even come from? Like, what is the velvet bar? Why am I here? What is all of this? So, as I've said in the intro, my master of the Velvet Room is Igor. And we are beings created by him or someone else. We don't really know. We're in search of the true meaning of our existence. But our very first priority is to attend to people who have the potential. The potential is something that can vary, something that is fluid, and we're trying our best to nurture that potential. So a few years back, I traveled around the globe, and then I think it was maybe a year I think over a year now. I was walking in this very, very nice place, just very, very gentle place. I just fell into a hole. So picture me surprised when was everything dark, but then around me there were all these creatures, and there were moles. And that's when I found her, is Tabby Ragtan, the star-nosed mole. And immediately I could feel the potential inside her. So I made it my mission to nurture her potential, to provide assistance to her. And after a bit back and forth, like getting to know each other, I just offered my services for free. So that's how I became the humble butler of the famous Tabby Ragtan. And I've been happy ever since. I actually moved into the town called Gemlington. We are happy visitors of the Tabby Tavern all the time. Very fun, very wholesome. The moles are incredible. It's been so much fun. And even though I don't travel like a normal human being anymore, I can still search out for people with potential. That's no problem, because we Velvet Bar or Velvet Room attendants, we have a pretty easy way of navigating the world. We could just enter the Velvet Room into like different space, and then we can kind of just imagine where we wanna head out again. So heading into the Velvet Room from Germany, and then being like, oh, okay, I just wanna be in England or whatever, and just straight go out. I'm in England, so that's very handy. But yeah, my favorite spot is of course Gemlington and the Tabby Tavern. I have found a lot of wonderful people there. But Tabby, of course, extremely high potential, and I am so happy that she has nurtured that potential already, and will do so continuing on in the future. But the Velvet Bar never was the Velvet Bar from just the beginning. It was also just a Velvet Room. The Velvet Rooms, you have to understand, they are shaped by the users or by the persons with potential hearts and minds. So they can change drastically over time, from decor or like interior design and whatever. But the Velvet Bar is different. The Velvet Bar it also represents me as a person, as an entity. So what I desire, and I want to serve. I want to provide people a place to just relax and chill, and also for me to have a nice place to just be and feel. And that's how the Velvet Bar, or like the design of the Velvet Bar was in my head. But I do not know how to properly design a bar. Like, how could I? I have no idea. And that's when I first met someone very special to me, and she's called Harrier Citadel, and she is the interior designer of the Velvet Bar. The moment I found Harrier was quite incredible, because she is also a content creator who is so extremely talented and has so much experience, I was wondering, why aren't people watching her? Like, what is this? She has a plethora of stuff to talk about her art career, her journey, the different things she has already done. Like, if you have art questions, Harrier Citadel is the person to ask them, and she will probably give you a straight A answer. It's quite amazing. And yeah, I pursued, or not pursued, I went over to Harrier. I asked her, could we work on that? And she was more than happy to do this. So she did all the hard work, and I was just like, yeah, put that in there, and yeah, how about this there? So that's kind of how my journey in creating the Velvet Bar went. But no, seriously, she was amazing. She was helpful. She was kind. We had talks together so many times. It was an amazing situation to work with her. It was incredible. If you guys want, like, commission her or do anything for her, just watch her. You have my approval. If you watch me, please watch Harrier as well, because she is an incredible artist, and I'm so fortunate to know her. All right. I've actually skipped a few parts, but oh well. Just a quick breather. I will grab my juice. You will grab your blue velvet, and let's have a small drink, because I feel like I am going to pass out. Oh my god. I am hesitant to see how many people are actually in the Velvet Bar right now. Okay, I think it's over 50. Okay. I need to put in some ventilation here, Harrier. I try to read chat. My slides are saying something else, that I have to concentrate on my slides and don't mess things up, but I'm trying to watch chat, and I see a lot of hearts, and I see a lot of people, and I see a lot of great, wonderful comments, and it's amazing. I can feel the life being sucked out of Hype because of happiness. That is very true. That's very true. I have okay, just to derail the conversation for just a second. I have been working on this freaking comeback stream for so long. I think it's 7 months now, and I've been super lazy all the time. And I still do not think that it was worth the wait, but seeing the people here in chat and in the Velvet Bar really puts it in perspective for me that maybe people do kind of like it. If you have any constructive criticism or things you especially like, please share. I am trying to read, and I'm happy to read. It's amazing. I'm very humbled. But we have our second guest. No, not our first. Well, is it our second? Well, it's not. The first one would be Harrier, because the Velvet Bar was created by her, or designed by her when it was the Velvet Bar. But let's start with, they kind of came. She kind of came after Tabby, that's true. But let's go and tell you about someone also very dear to my heart, which is called, or who is called, Mayray. Mayray is a manta ray VTuber, and the moles, that's what we call each other. The mole network discovered her during a very, very normal day after streaming. We were like, hey, she's cool. She's very nice. Let's raid into her. And then she made history. I think I've never seen a rise of a VTuber like in such a short amount of time, like ever. Like where I was physically there, or not physically, but you know what I mean. Because when we found her, I think she had 5 viewers, 10 subs, 13, I am not sure anymore. And she just started out, and like in a matter of days, she came back with 50 subs, 100 subs, 200 subs, 1,000. And now I think she's sitting at 25K. Like, girl, damn. But she has been a massive inspiration to me. She's very different from me, I have to tell you that. But I think that's what I respect a lot, because she has this way of creating content and being a bit chaotic, where I'm trying to be less or more organized. But she makes it work so much, which is incredible. And I just want to cut a little piece of her and eat it, so maybe I can be a bit more chaotic as well. I'm sorry, I'm not going to eat you, May. I'm not. I'm not. But yeah, she is so creative, and she brings so much to the table. Even though she is like chaos incarnate, she is a huge inspiration for me. And without her being a guest in the Velvet Bar, I think I wouldn't have started or like properly finished this comeback even. She has helped me along the way a lot. She's been a reoccurring guest, and I'm very, very happy to call her my friend. And I wish her nothing but the best. I do hope you guys check out Mayray. Mayray on YouTube, and I think on Twitch as well. Please give her support. Be embraced by the chaos, by the scuff queen. And just enjoy yourself. She's a very wonderful person. And then don't eat the manta ray. I will try not to eat the manta ray. And then my not the third guest, but on my slide it's guest number 3. I don't know why. But my inaugural guest after the creation of the Velvet Bar, of course from Harrier, is of course someone who is so close to my heart. She has a scarf and she has a hat, and she thinks she's not a cat. Did that rhyme? I don't know. Did that rhyme? Oh my god, I'm a genius. It is Tabby Raktan. It is my Oshi. And the person who made all of this you see here, all of this happened because of her. Because I found her on one fateful day and was like, hey, kind of like with all of these 3 people I've showcased so far, like, okay, why doesn't she have more viewers? What's happening here? What is going on? Lovely person, humble as hell. What an artist. I cannot believe my eyes when I saw her drawings. And she didn't have a single viewer. What the hell? I was like, wow, what the heck? And being her, not just her butler, but also her friend, has been just amazing, because through her, I've met a lot of wonderful people, a lot of wonderful moles, not just moles, content creators, new friends, fans, just in general, such amazing people. And it's been quite the journey. The people I've met through her, they've motivated me, they inspired me, they made me come out of my shell, and it's been a blast. It's been a blast, and without Tabby, this wouldn't have happened. So it is with the sincerest of hearts that I say thank you very much, Tabby. Everyone, please go check out Tabby Raktan. I'm proud to be her humble butler. I'm proud to be her friend, and I hope we can have a tavern talk in the future again. But seriously, go check her out. She is one hell of an idol. Her singing, holy moly, her singing has been getting great. I don't know. I think I've made my case. Without her, this all would have not happened. So thank you, Tabby. Thank you, moles, for always supporting. It has been nothing but amazing. All right, those were the 3 the three, I don't want to say most important guests, but the three first guests, let's say. The one who created or designed the Velvet Bar, the one who I felt the most potential in with Tabby, and the one we kind of gave a hand to raise up on her own by Mayray. These three guests have been amazing, and I am very fortunate to call them my friends. But yeah, what about me? Do you guys wanna hear about me or not? You've seen some basic info, you've seen some lore. I just want to go a bit beyond just who am I? What do I have, like, interests? No, what? No, I do have interests. And let's see what kind of interests I have. So my hobbies include napping. I put napping all the way on top because on my way to work, I don't travel by Velvet Room. I travel by tram. I love traveling by tram. I can sleep in the tram. It's so comfortable. I love it. It's like my 20 to 30 minutes of silence and just peace and quiet. And I love that. When I come home, I've learned to appreciate the occasional nap, even if it's just a power nap, 20 minutes maybe, an hour. It's amazing. You guys need to try it. It's wonderful. So yeah, that's one of my hobbies. I love to play darts, billiards, table tennis, badminton, and of course, poker. The sad thing is, poker, I've maybe only played like 2 to 3 times, like actual poker with actual people, and that's maybe like 16 to 20 plus human years like ago. It's been quite a while, but I love the deception of poker. It's kind of, you got to play the man, play the person, and not the cards, and I really like that. But just in general, just darts is very fun. I like to watch the professionals, and I play in my local bar, not just the Tabby Tavern, but another local bar. I play some darts. Billiards, I've gotten pretty okay recently. Table tennis, I still suck at it. And badminton, I've actually played in my my younger years. I played a little bit of badminton in the club, so it's always nice to play it once in a while. Ping pong, yeah, ping pong. There's an anime called Ping Pong, which is one of my favorites, but my friends reminded me that I totally forgot the proper names, and they're kind of right. I'm pretty forgetful, but we'll come to that. Other hobbies, I watch European football, or soccer, as some would call it. The German Bundesliga and the English Premier League are very, very interesting to me. I support a local team as well, so that's very nice. I did play in my younger years as well, but nothing professional, nothing serious or anything. I'm pretty bad at it. I played goalkeeper, if anyone was interested. Goalkeeper's fun. It's kind of important, but can be boring sometimes as well. It's called soccer. Shut up, Tuna. I like gaming. I'm picky. I'm very picky with gaming. I think that's where the nickname Pessimistic came from. Or not a nickname, I kind of called myself pessimisticHype. But I'm very picky. And the pessimism comes from that, because whenever there are like big gaming conventions or like presentations, I'm moderately excited, but take a step back and be like, but wait a moment. Because the gaming industry is kind of deceptive, I would say. And I don't know, maybe my standards have gotten too high, or I just know what kind of games I like. But yeah, I'm a picky gamer. I also don't have too much time anymore. That's sad reality as well. Photo and video editing is one of my hobbies. Video editing is my passion. More photo editing. if any of you guys have followed me on the Twitters or like the X, whatever it's called, you may have seen my silly face plastered on a few pictures. And I like working with my face. I'm not ashamed or like afraid to show my real face. And as you can see, perhaps I've modeled, or Mo has modeled the PNGTuber roughly to my actual visage, and I hope that's okay. Hope you're not branded now. Hype's got a great face. Thank you, Farley. A real alpha. Yeah, I like it. I've started very young with that stuff. I never got into it professionally, like a Maki, or if that says if that person says something to you guys, I'm sure it does. A great video editor. But yeah, it's just a fun time. Back in the day, we called it GFXen in German. Wir waren richtige GFXler. I love to listen to ASMR. I cannot sleep without white noise anymore, which is kind of problematic. So I always have like a huge boombox, and I have to put on white noise. Like maybe not rain necessarily, but just constant white noise. Else I cannot sleep at home anymore. I can sleep in the tram because like the white noise there with like the machinery and stuff, that's kind of nice. But if it's just quiet, I can't sleep. I can't. It's crazy. Whispering just for tingles. I don't get any more tingles, sadly, nowadays. I've overused my ASMR a few years back. I love tapping. Tapping still gives me very small tingles from time to time. I don't want to talk about my tingles the whole stream. But yeah, one hobby of mine, of course, streaming. Even though I've been away for so long, I'm just very happy to be back to do things and just chill. I miss that feeling of just hitting play and just doing my thing. Having people watch is very nice, actually. It doesn't feel so alone. And I have to say, I did gaming streams. And then when I had my hiatus or my stop, it didn't feel nice to game anymore, really. There was always something missing. Like, even if I had like one viewer, like for example Plengus. You guys know Plengus. Most of you know Plengus. Plengus is a real trooper. He has been to so many streams. He has been on my 10-hour stream, like almost a whole day. This is crazy. And I just really appreciated that. That is quite amazing. That is so real, dude. I know, right, May? It's crazy. So yeah, I've really found a deep appreciation for just sharing my gaming or my streaming, whatever I want to do, and having people there. It's pretty nice. I'm still waiting for the next episode of Sparking Zero. That will not happen, probably, because I did not actually enjoy that game as much as I wanted to. So my likes. I like anime and manga. I am pretty forgetful when it comes to that, to be honest. I forget stories and such quite easily. But I have some favorites which I want to share later on. Of course, one of my greatest likes is Persona 3. I freaking love Persona 3. I love Persona in general, but Persona 3 is probably one of my all-time favorite games. It's quite incredible. I like Sakuga. For the people who are not in the animation or like anime jargon or whatever it's called, Sakuga is when something is really good or greatly animated. That's my understanding, at least. And I am a sucker for good animation. Like, I can watch clips of good animation over and over again, and I don't get bored. I wonder if he likes Persona. I wonder too. Oh, right, yeah, I think it's on my likes page, actually. Quite interesting. But yeah, Sakuga is amazing. Good animation. And especially since I'm now in an art community, I have found such a huge appreciation for animation and like the art around it. It's been pretty great. I already talked about tram rides. I love to meet new people, especially in this community. I've received nothing but wholesomeness, nothing but great vibes, and I've made a lot of good friends, made a lot of connections here, and I want to continue doing that because it is one of the most fun things. I like organizing stuff. Pretty simple. I try to be a organized person. It gives me a pleasant feeling in my tummy. I like fruits. I am a fruit guy. I love fruity juice. I like fruity stuff. I like to put strawberries right in my mouth and just nom 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 nom. I love all kinds of fruity stuff. Just give me all the kinds of fruits and I am a happy fella. Acrylic stand's a bit of random, but I wanted to include it because like you know these anime figurines. I'm not a huge fan of those anymore because they can look weird and they're hard to dust and they take up a lot of space. I found a new appreciation to buy acrylic stands. I've got a few from Hololive. It's been a great decoration in my room. Not the velvet bar, but in my actual small little blue corner. Very, very nice. I highly suggest you check out acrylic stands. Oh, Josh! Hey! My God! I'm so glad to see you here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, everyone. I've got the derpiest looking Sora, but he was so derpy I needed him. Hey, that's charming. That's kind of charming. But just in general, like the figurines, they don't do it for me anymore. And I like the more simplistic and like drawn style of acrylic stands. I kind of like that. Go get May Ray acrylic stands. I know, right? Wait, does she have acrylic stands? I know she has like a rug, and I wanted to buy the rug. Judas department store fruit run when every day, because every day is great at Judas. Dislikes, not a few, or only a few. Jump scares and gore. I cannot play anything that has like jump scares, or I cannot watch gory movies. I am a total scaredy cat. I cannot do it. I refuse to do it. I cannot do it. I don't want to do it. Perhaps I will do it once I hit, I don't know, 10,000 subs or whatever. Then I'll play Resident Evil or something. But that day will never come. So I am comfortable with putting that out there. Can quote me here. If I hit at any day 10,000 subs, I will play the horrors of horror games. It will not happen. It will not happen. Thank you. Someone else is scaredy cat. Yeah, I know. I am not ashamed to say it. Not ashamed. No spooky stuff for Hype. Exactly. Hype acrylic goal acquired. I will not be alone. Yeah, I like psychological horror a lot. Like the intricate thinking behind it. That's very nice, and like what it does to people's psyche. That's very cool. But just jump scares and like gore, I feel like my heart could stop at any point. And no thank you. I want that. I don't want that. So I don't. I dislike politics. You will not hear me talk about politics on this in the Velvet Bar on this channel ever. I am certain of that. So moving right along to the next point. I hate rewatching media. And with media, I mean proper full-length episodes of something. I can rewatch clips, which I really like because my brain has malfunctioned and the short-term content has probably taken over my brain. But I cannot, for the life of me, rewatch stuff. As much as I love it, I cannot do it anymore. It's been an issue. One of my greatest friends, Dendo, greetings. He has tried to make me rewatch things. It will not happen. I am so sorry. Just the prospect of rewatching one of my favorite shows ever brings me, it makes me shudder, because it is like, I've already seen that. It's time. I already know. I will never get the feeling back when I first watched it. And I do like to keep that feeling from when I first watched that favorite media of mine. I want to keep that feeling. And if I rewatch it, perhaps, I will nitpick. And that's the thing I don't want. I will nitpick and I will pick it apart. Or in some cases, maybe I'm kicking myself in the ass, and because maybe I would be like, oh my god, now I love it even more. But nah, I don't know. I'll see. I'll try to rewatch maybe Ping Pong, because I apparently forgot their real names. No, Ping Pong the animation. Yeah, Dendo, you. We are hiring a hype clipper, guys. Just saying, no, don't do it. Don't do it. I don't have many clippable things, I think. You know what? That's a valid consideration. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's fear. My time has become more valuable over the years. And I don't want to, quote unquote, waste it by viewing media I have already consumed. So that's kind of the thought process. I've rewatched Black Lagoon 4 times. Nice! Not bad, Roach. Black Lagoon has a pretty banger opening. I love openings. Oh my god, I forgot to include that. I love openings from anime. Or maybe did I forget? I don't know. We'll see. Let's come to my favorite things. And I picked up some categories here. I kind of picked up 2 music categories, even though I'm not a music guy at all. So when it says artists, I'm talking about music artists. I'm not talking about art drawing artists, because I think everyone is amazing, and I don't want to say, oh, she's better or he's better. I think the artists I had contact with are incredible. So yeah, but I mean, obviously I am a bit biased for Taburectin. But yeah, music, I like to listen to Japanese, J-pop, J-rock. I love Eurobeat. Eurobeat is amazing. Anime songs all the way. Endings, openings, soundtracks. Hit me with it. Just put it in my mouth. Just straight up. Put it in my mouth. I just need it. I think I'm going insane. OSTs are peak. Yeah, OSTs are really peak. Some are really peak. And that's my... that's one thing. One of my all-time favorite artists, Hiroyuki Sawano. I'm sure you guys heard. He made the Attack on Titan OSTs mostly, and has been working with all kinds of great artists in Japan. I like his style. It's very futuristic in a way, and I kind of enjoy it. It's very, very dramatic. Yeah, dramatic is a good word. I really like dramatic music. But in general, I'm very open to anything. Like if you have music in a different language, or if you have music that is completely calm and soothing or whatever, or just have anything to share, I always love to listen to music. I think music has its own language. It doesn't discriminate by language. Even though I do not like most German songs, but there are some bangers out there too. So yeah, maybe it's just because I don't usually listen to too many German songs anymore. The Nier OST, yeah, the Nier OST is pretty banger. Why am I imagining hype at a bread store house music rave paper? Sure. Look back. Yeah, look back. Let's continue on. Yeah, favorite music artists, you see them on there. Odyssey, Eurobeat, especially for Eurobeat songs. Inubakumori is one of my only Vocaloid favorites. I usually do not like Vocaloid. I'm very sorry to the Vocaloid community, but it's just not my taste. Some of it, in general. Please do share your favorite Vocaloid tracks with me. My DMs are open. I will always be open to listen to them, but most cases or not, I will be like, it's just not for me. But Inubakumori, damn, I love these songs. Crazy good. It's been a treat to listen to them. So definitely check out Inubakumori. Suisei, of course, Calliope Mori. Calliope actually climbed quite high in my Spotify playlist. I have a lot of songs of hers in my playlist because she varies her songs. That's kind of nice. She doesn't have one single style. I really appreciate that. And Miku stonks down. There are still Miku songs I like. I can't name them, but I like them. But it takes a lot for me to put it in my playlist, let's say. I don't hate them. It's just not my style. I appreciate the creativity behind it though. So that's pretty cool. Gaming. Persona 3, of course. Persona 5, of course. Metal Gear Solid, of course, because I've played it on the stream. Football Manager, of course. I love European football. Inazuma 11, of course. I love European football. If you haven't played Inazuma 11, go play it. If you have any sort of interest in soccer and the supernatural, this is like straight up shonen done right. It's so amazing. And a new game is coming out soon, which I'm very excited. I will probably stream it. I am beyond excited for that. Dragon Ball FighterZ? No Dragon Ball FighterZ. I did enjoy it quite a lot, but I wouldn't put it in that category. It's been a good game. A Bang Dream, a rhythm mobile phone game. One of the only ones I grinded really hard into. The other one was Love Live. But in Bang Dream, I played a lot, and I spent a lot of money. Actually did an event there and placed in top 10, which cost me a lot of money for just a small badge. You've heard about Ado mayhaps? Yes, I did. And I was very heavily debating on putting Ado in my artists, my favorite artists as well. But I didn't. Because I do not have too many Ado songs in my playlist. But amazing artist. No doubt about it. I was so heavily into Love Live for a while. Ooh, very cool. Oh yeah. Oh my god, I've seen it as well. But yeah, game section, Naruto Ultimate Ninja, the complete Ultimate Ninja game series. I'm talking about the PS2 games as well. I'm talking about the next gen, the Ultimate Ninja Storm series. I have put in inhuman amounts of hours into these games, so I love those. And of course, 100% Orange Juice. It is probably my favorite party game ever. So if anyone ever wants to play a little bit of 100% Orange Juice, it's on Steam. It's very cheap. It's very fun. 4 people can play it. I need friends to play Orange Juice with, please. Yeah, Wailing, damn. I never was a whale, but I had like a proper budget at some point, where it was like, okay, I'm going to spend this much this month, and then was like, I spent a little bit too much this month. But that's okay. That's okay. I stopped playing. I stopped going into these kind of games. It's fun. We should all play. Yeah, we should all play. It's very nice. Anime. My favorite anime are Land of the Lustrous. Beautifully 3D animated show. Amazing. It's probably one of my favorite 3D animated shows. Gurren Lagann. Probably the most manliest anime I have ever seen. Death Note. It's probably number one for me, because it is the anime that comes to mind first, which I could recommend a normie. Death Note is like, if one of my coworkers is like, hey, you like this anime, right? These cartoons? Can you recommend some to me? I was like, yeah, Death Note. Death Note, just go with Death Note. You can't go wrong with Death Note. It's amazing. Love Live, the Muse era. I think this was season 1 and season 2. Amazing. It's a shonen with girls who pursue their dreams and through hard work and teamwork and all that good stuff. Amazing, amazing show. Code Geass, only the first and second season. So Code Geass, Lelouch, and R2. Probably the finest ending in anime I've ever seen. And I will never forgive them that they continued that storyline. I think it ended perfectly, and I did not want it to continue ever. And they did, and I hate it. I'm very opinionated on that. I do not like that they continued Code Geass. Death Note is a no miss pick. Hell yeah. I love Nozomi. Nozomi was awesome. I think my main girls were Kotori, Nozomi, and Maki. If I remember the names correctly, yeah. Never tried, but I'd give it a go. Oh, nice. Adds it to a list of games to investigate. Hell yeah. Toradora is my all-time favorite romance anime. And it probably has my all-time favorite anime scene in it as well. Whenever I see that scene, I just cry because it's amazing. It's incredible, and I will always defend Toradora, even though it's not perfect. I know it's not perfect. I know that it's maybe not even great, but I love it. It's very dear to my heart. One Punch Man, the first season, is probably the greatest package I've ever seen. If you just watch season 1, it is impeccable. Like animation wise and like pacing, it is incredible. And Ping Pong the Animation, I've talked about this anime before on a Tavern Talk with Tabby Raktan. And yeah, I kind of, my friends kind of still, they still nag me about it because I misremembered the names correctly, which just shows me I'm getting old. I'm getting old and I forget names and I forget things. But nevertheless, amazing anime, amazing package, very emotional, just makes you think. Great anime. Give it a watch. Animation is different, but I think it really helps the overall message. Perfect media doesn't exist, but if it makes you feel things, it did its job. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I will defend Toradora until my dying breath. And manga, Hajime no Ippo is one of the greatest sports manga in my opinion, and still running with 1,000 chapters plus. A Silent Voice, what a wonderful manga. Can wholeheartedly recommend the manga. The movie was great. It was good, but it lacked something in my opinion. It lacked something. I cannot say what, but it lacked something. But the manga, chef's kiss, amazing. Don't clip that. The smooch. I never smooch. Look Back, amazing manga by one of my favorite authors ever, Tatsuki Fujimoto. Also made Fire Punch and Chainsaw Man, which are also on this list. Pokemon Festival of Champions, that's one I didn't consider, but I actually reread it. I think it's a fan-made one. It's a doujinshi. But damn, this is, because the thing is why I put this on the list is because this is kind of what I wanted Pokemon to be at some point. More gritty, more serious, because it has the potential for that. And this one just explores characters in a way that you never see in a normal Pokemon game or like an anime or whatever. It's crazy good. So yeah, definitely check out Pokemon Festival of Champions. Fire Punch already talked about it, Chainsaw Man. Full Moon wo Sagashita is my very first manga. That's why it is in this list as well. I have fond memories when reading this. The first one comes to mind was like, what the hell is this? What is manga? Why do you read it so weird, huh? But yeah, it's my first manga. It's very dear to my heart. And I can't really remember lots of it, to be quite fair, but it deserves a spot there. And of course, Naruto. Naruto, as much crap as it gets nowadays from some people, Naruto, the manga on its peaks is mega peak. It's really good. And especially like the mystery with Toby and the unmasking and all that good stuff. The war arc did drag on a little bit, but honestly, Naruto, really, really good. I like Boruto. Get out. just no, don't worry. For everyone who likes Boruto, that's good. That's nice. That's okay. I just disagree with you. No Dragon Quest Diet anime. No. It has been quite the experience watching it with you, Dendo, and Monster. But I didn't put it on this list. No. I like watching anime with people together. It's very, very rare that I watched an anime on my own in the last maybe 15 human years. So yeah, those are my favorite manga and music and games, and there's so many more things I like and I want to talk about, but I'm already keeping too much of your time. So I just want to be like, okay, what you guys can expect from me on this channel. So there are 3 things. I want to do gaming as usual, because I still feel like I am a gamer. Even though I don't game as much, I still want to enjoy it with you people, share my passion, and maybe like do a collab gaming stream, like party games, orange juice, whatever. I just wanna play. I want to do watch-alongs, and the first one on my list is the Uma Musume movie, because holy hell, that thing looks peak as hell. And I deliberately tried to not watch anything, because I want to go in blind. In that movie, I want to go in blind. I've only seen a trailer, and I've seen one opening from the new season Cinderella Grey. That's it. And that already sold me. And I was like, I need to watch this. I wanted to watch this even alone. I wanted to watch this. And I was like, no, I want to watch this on stream. So this is probably one of the first things I'm going to do after the introduction to the Velvet Bar. And I want to do Zatsudans. That is actually, it's a funny story. That is actually how this whole thing started. This whole hiatus of mine actually started because I wanted to do a Zatsudan, and I could not for the life of me create some cool background. I was like, I cannot do a Zatsudan with like a bare minimum background. I need to have something cool. I was like, what could I do? I don't know. And then I watched Harrier streams, and I was like, oh my god, she is the one. Eureka, or whatever you called it. So I commissioned her, and then I got more ideas, and then it kind of dragged on, and then I was lazy, and now we're here. So, yay! I hope you guys enjoy it. I tried to do my best. I hope you guys are entertained a little bit. She's the one. Harrier, she's the one. I have heard of the Horse Girl anime, and I am curious. from a previous slide, I love Sakuga animation, and this trailer oozed Sakuga animation, and I cannot wait to finally watch it. I finally to devour it, just to take a swing at it. Also, congrats on the 100. Yes. Actually, my goals on my journey. Oh yeah. Just one thing about the Zatsudans. I just want to talk about anything that comes to mind. Maybe just a chill talk. Maybe with a topic. Maybe even something like, which I'm still debating. Maybe like a therapy session of sorts, where I like maybe put on some more real world troubles and just not dooming, but just generally just normal talking about it. Just chill, just sharing a little bit of that empathy or like that negativity, just a little bit, and try to grow from that together. But I'm still debating on it because I do want this place to be a place of positivity as well. The hype therapy cycle. But yeah, Zatsu's definitely. I want to do Zatsus. I want to chill. I want to talk. When I'm bored, I just want to be, man, I just want to talk. Hit play, bam, I'm here in the Velvet Bar. The goals on my journey. I want to do so many collabs. I love collabing. I love interacting with different people. I have come to appreciate the talents of different people, the talents of so many great artists, of so many great singers, of so many great different talents. It's incredible, and I love listening to their journey, to how they found their passion, how they what's it called? How they just what their journey was in a way, and I love listening to that, and I wanna share in that, and I wanna have fun with them, and because one thing as another goal is I want to make new connections and friends, which kind of sounds maybe silly for some people, but that's honestly what I set out to do from the very beginning. I think streaming is a very social thing. I think streaming is, or like content creation in general, is only working when you open yourself up to other people, and it's the main thing I want to achieve. I want to make new connections and connect with you guys. So if anyone, whatever, wishes to pursue and be like, hey, this hype fellow, he sounds like a pretty nice guy, pretty chill guy. Maybe he'd be interested to talk about something, or like to play something. Doesn't even have to be on stream. If you guys just want to hang out or chill, I am open. I'm always trying to be open, even with time constraints. I will try to come back to you guys because it's fun. It's fun making new friends. It's fun making new connections. Why? I sounded very defeated. It is so fun making new connections. Ugh. No, that's not how I meant it. It's really such an enjoyable thing, and also the streaming journey has brought so many new people into my life. So I'm very thankful for that, and I want to share that feeling. Getting to 100 subscribers, yeah. Overwhelming support. I am humbled. I do not know what to say. It's small goal for some. It's an immense goal for me, and I'm super honored to be in the 100 club now. It's amazing. It's great. Thank you guys so much for the support. Without you guys, this all wouldn't be possible, and I very, very dearly thank you guys. I want to try myself in an ASMR stream, and I do not know if my current microphone would be built for that. I might buy an extra microphone for that, and I might not have the voice for it, but maybe I want to try. I want to try just to see how people react, just to see if it's fun for me, because if it's not fun for me, I will not do it, of course. I want to do what's fun to me, and that sounds like a fun time for me. If I suck at it, I suck at it. If I don't, I don't. And if you guys enjoy it, great. If you don't, then you can tell me to. We'll see. Kobold, Dono's when? The Dono will not happen yet. No. I was actually thinking about it, but the logistics of it are weird, and also I feel bad for taking donations as a 100 subscriber channel. I want to do that because I like it, and not because I want to like get donos. It's always appreciated, and how do I phrase that? I just want to create. For now, I just want to create without having the in the back of my mind of like, oh, maybe I can get a donation. I feel like that would warp my mind a little bit at this current state. I'm just happy to share my passion with you guys right now. That is more than I can ask for. That so many people have tuned in, and just be like, hey, this guy, maybe I'll watch him. That is amazing. So I am very humbled by that already. Yeah, get a Live 2D model. It's pretty self-explanatory. I do want to get a Live 2D in the future at some point. I am very happy with the current design. It works very well for me. If I can be a bit positive right now, I think I've never seen this kind of level of design with a PNGTuber. I'm not sure. Do I sound a bit arrogant right now? I don't know, but I really like it. I really like how it turned out. So I'm a bit proud of myself. But yeah, the Live 2D, it will hopefully happen at some point. Important one. I want to decorate the Velvet Bar. So I will, and that also leads into commissioning for my favorite artists. But I also want to add, if you have free time, if you are bored and you are like, this Velvet Bar looks amazing. Harrier made an amazing job, but it could, like, the table is a bit empty. So maybe I could draw something. Guys, highly appreciated. I want to decorate this Velvet Bar with so many things. So if you have any fun ideas or just classy ideas, or be like, oh, that could be cool, I want to include it in the Velvet Bar, and I have Harrier's okay for that as well. Just all kinds of random things. I also debated if I let Fuka, for the people who've seen my Persona 3 Reload streams, I had this little dancing image from someone in Persona 3, and I was debating to put her on the table as well. But I was like, nah, not for the debut, not for the comeback stream. But yeah, just fun things. But I also want to commission people to draw something, so I don't want to just get things for free. No way. Just if you have free time and nothing is on your mind, and you're like, I just want to draw, maybe you can think about me. But I also want to commission people to draw things in the Velvet Bar. That would be awesome. I left space for a reason. Yes, you did, Harrier. So yeah, that's one goal. Make new connections and friends, of course. I already talked about that. Commission my favorite artists. I want to have fan art. I want to commission fan art and like art of myself, and I want to have a proper reference sheet. There's so many things I in the back of my mind that I want to commission, because artists are such creative geniuses, and just watching or like following them on Twitter or like their streams, I always get inspired myself and be like, man, I wanna have that too. And I want not just to commission all the same people. I want to commission a plethora of people. I want to commission moles. I want to commission great artists that are already pretty big. I want to commission small artists that are very small. Just give them a bit of brightness and shine some light on them, because There are so many amazing talented people who do not get recognized for their amazing talent, and I want to try and find them and be like, hey, how about we work together? And yeah, share my passions. That's I think the most important thing. Yeah, that's the most important thing. I just want to share my passions. The want for a proper reference sheet is surreal. Yeah, I know. I think that's the next thing I will also what's it called? I want to commission a proper reference sheet. I think once I have a reference sheet, I can go forward with like commissioning other stuff. But yeah, I do have an art hashtag. It's slash. What am I talking about? It's hashtag hype art, and you guys are my dear guests. So I will reference to chat not just as chat, but I will reference you guys as my guests, my dear lovely guests in mole form right now. So yeah, those are my goals. Let's go back to my normal screen. Whew. How long have I been streaming? I do not even see it. Do I care? I'm just having fun. 1 hour and 20 minutes. Oh my god. There are only a couple things left for me to talk about, which are, of course, the wonderful people I have met on this journey. But first thing first, do you have any thoughts, any questions? Let's have like a 5 minute break where I can just read chat. Yeah, I just want to read chat. Or like my guests. I want to read guests. I want to read the chats from my guests. Okay, I still have to work on that name. So yeah, how are you liking it so far? I'm pretty nervous. It's great to get to meet you and learn more about you. Thank you, Kiyomi. Thank you very much. You've been a great inspiration to me. Your streams are very wonderful. Soul read chat. I'm reaching deep down into your souls. Favorite Persona 3 character, Aigis. Definitely Aigis. She is the favorite, my favorite toaster. Will we have a drinking stream? I'm down for it. I could always go for a nice red wine or like a beer. I'm pretty open to that. Had a lot of fun. Drew the trio. Nice. Draw the trio. Nice. You have been doing great. Thank you, Arier. Oh my god, advice is going so fast. Things are going great. You're doing fantastic. Thank you. Can I have another beer, Hype-san? Oh, of course. Beer. I don't know. I've never served beer. Brother, you cooked and it shows. Thank you, Tegu. Tabby, possible Zatsu topics. Ooh. Possible Zatsu topics. Maybe because in human years I'm a bit more advanced than perhaps more younger streamers or content creators, and maybe I can shine some experience into some streams or like some topics. How maybe I pursue career and such, because I'm not I don't have lots of ambition, let's say, when it comes to working or like career, which is very different from some other people or most other people who maybe strive to climb the career ladder. I'm very not that way, because I'm pretty confident with a very normal job, normal paying job, but then spend the time on my private things. So maybe, yeah, I guess Zatsu topics where I can shine some of my experience or my life experience into the mix. That would be nice. But I can't say anything specific yet. You seem like a cool guy. Thank you, Dendel. Thank you. He's just saying that, guys. He's just saying that. He doesn't think I'm cool. Peak bar design, but there is missing something. Ooh, something. What could that be? How did you get your head to be so smooth and shiny? Well, it's called a razor. It's called a razor. They're pretty handy. Hype, I think you should have a stream where you try to draw a little bit too. I actually want to do that. I want to get tutored by some moles. Not just Tabby. It would be awesome to have Tabby, but maybe also some other people where I, as a complete beginner, just get a drawing lesson. That would be pretty fun. How much for the mango juice? My dear Shiro, the juices, the drinks, everything is free in the Velvet Bar. Just have to say it and it appears by my hand. I'm glad I got to meet you officially, Hype. I am excited to see where you go from here. Thank you. Oh my god. There are still... Okay, there is one thing, no, two things I deeply need to talk about. Deeply need to talk about. And it's, again, the people I have met throughout this journey. I cannot stress enough how much you guys mean to me. Like, the people I have met once I encountered Tabby, this entire year has been incredible. The support, the wholesomeness, everything, it was something I cannot even really explain, because I was in a place where I really wanted to connect with new people and find something I can really be passionate about again, because I kind of missed that. I kind of lost that in the shuffle at some point. And through Tabby and the Mole Network and the people all around it, and thanks to what's it called? To discovering her, I discovered so many other new people, and they all brought their own motivations, their own inspirations, their own desires and passions to the forefront. And I've made some really great friends here, and really met some really amazing people that I wouldn't have met otherwise. And I am extremely humbled by this whole experience. So I always want to make it clear that the people around me influence me really hard. Also, of course, my dear friends who I've already known have been very supportive of me. They've been, in their own kind of way, supporting me. But I appreciate them a lot as well, because they've been very open to it, even though they chuckle here and there, but it's very nice. I've met amazing artists, I've met amazing musicians, I've met amazing video editors, I've met incredible people in general, just people in general. It's also so diverse, and I don't know, it's so much fun. That's all I can say. It's just so much fun. And without these people, this all wouldn't have happened. You have really made a change in my whole outlook, in my whole day-to-day life, how I view things. It's quite amazing. And again, I really want to take this moment to say thank you to each and everyone, to let me into your circles, to be as open as you are, to give me the proper motivation to pursue the things I am passionate about, and to receive me in such a way has been a magnificent experience for me. And I am looking forward to meeting all kinds of new people as well, to hopefully collab with these people if they are content creators, to find new friends, new passions, new things to share about. And yeah, it's just an amazing experience overall. And yeah, the humble butler is humbled to no end, and I can only say thank you very much. And I will take this moment to just drink. Oh my god. Oh, I am so hot. Oh my god. It's very... I feel like I'm going to die. Such wonderful people. Amazing people. Amazing people. I cannot stress enough. Oh my god. Okay, I just needed a moment to breathe. I'm very sorry. I just needed the moment to breathe. Yeah. This is mostly it. Haha, you think. No, I also have these wonderful people to thank for actively creating stuff for this stream. Have to thank Zettai Mo. Mo is the one who made my very first fan art, and I'm deeply, deeply indebted to him because he always draws awesome, cool designs for me and is such a fast artist. It's quite incredible. But he made the PNG model. I have loved using it with all my heart. The break screen, the butler break screen, is from the wonderful Mushpup, also known as Farley. He is one half of the wonderful duo from Kobold's Burrow. So also go check them out. This Velvet Room music that you hear in the background is actually a remix of the original Velvet Room, and it's made by a friend of Kemi's, Miko. It was wonderful working with him, very receptive to my wishes, and I couldn't have dreamed of a better fitting theme for the Velvet Bar. Of course, the starting soon screen is from Tabby Raktan. If you have seen it, if you're still here from the starting soon screen, there are a lot of references in there, a lot of references to moles, but also some mascots from other creators. I will showcase it the next stream a little bit more in detail. We can talk about that during Izatsu, but right now I'm just super happy that I also got to work with Tabby on a project. It's been nothing but an amazing experience, and of course the Velvet Bar background is from the amazing Harrier Citadel. Was actually my very first time commissioning someone, and I think I hit the absolute jackpot. I think I couldn't have found someone better to commission on my first try than Harrier. She has been absolutely amazing. And then you have the smaller things. The butterfly animation on my notes are from Dex Pixel. You can find these if you Google or if you visit Dex Pixel's site. The Persona chat widget is from Maru. Also, you can buy that. I bought it. It works like a charm. It's been amazing. And the Stinger transition is from Vermillionaire. Also very cool. You can download it, and don't even think you have to credit them, but I still wanted to credit them because it looks amazing and it worked like a charm. So yeah, these are the wonderful people who have actively contributed to the visuals of the stream, but not just the visuals, but also emotionally, of course. Nice resources. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I am very exhausted. I am very exhausted. I have been waiting for this stream to happen for so long, and seeing all of you guys here is amazing. But I think the time is running out. I have talked about everything I wanted to. I have shared myself with you guys. My info, my likes, my passions. And I hope we can share some more time in the future. I hope to make new connections, new relationships, new friends. Again, my DMs are open if you want to talk, if you want to chill, if you want to plan something together. I am more than happy to consider, and we can work something out. I just like talking to people. I just like interacting with new people. It's amazing. But thank you all you guys for stopping by, for coming along. I will message you. Yes, Monster, please message me right after stream. The Velvet Bar, yeah, the Velvet Bar for today is closing, But don't worry. You all have the velvet key. So when the time is right, and you know when the time is right, you can just enter the velvet bar at your own leisure, have a few drinks. I will be sure to be there to serve you. But for now, I will take my leave. Thank you all for coming. And I will see you very soon. And I can't tell you how much this meant to me. Again, I'm very grateful. I hope you enjoyed the stream. My dear guests, we will see each other the next time. With humble regards, this was your Hype, signing off. Take care. Bye bye.